As a brand owner, you may have heard about the immense power influencer marketing can bring, and yes, it's still as powerful as it's ever been, despite organic reach declining on sites like Facebook and Instagram. But if you've given it a shot, you may have discovered that actually finding the influencers, the ones who are willing to work with you for non-ridiculous rates anyway, can prove a bit difficult. There are various services out there that can help you find influencers and display relevant engagement metrics about them, but in my experience, these databases usually aren't that large. Many brands also often turn to these first, meaning the influencers are likely to get a larger volume of deal requests, leading to higher rates and overall less value. I've also found in personal experience that people who set out with the goal of becoming an influencer and making tons of deals are more likely to fake or inflate their metrics, as well as have an audience that's more tuned out of advertisements, leading to lower engagement rates. Now, I don't have hard data on this, but it's just something I've noticed partaking in a large number of influencer deals from a brand perspective. Anyway, influencer marketing can have an incredibly high ROI, but unfortunately, it requires a bit more work than just throwing money at a well-performing ad. Seeking out the influencers and negotiating a deal takes time, making it a little bit less scalable than other marketing methods. Still, the power it holds cannot be overstated, which is why it's still one of my favorite marketing methods to this day, and I recommend it to businesses of all sizes. My personal strategy that my baby product company uses is this. I pay somebody to go out and seek out accounts. One way we do this is by finding established influencers in our market and look at who they're following. You'll find people that are following plenty of other influencers. When you find one influencer, look at who they're following and follow the trail. Alternatively, search for hashtags like hashtag sponsored or hashtag ad and scroll until you find people showing your type of product. Finally, consider just crawling different profiles within your niche until you find people with a sizable audience that you believe would be interested in your products. These all make a fantastic task for a virtual assistant to do, and if you want to learn more about hiring remote staff for as little as $2 to $3 per hour, I have an enormous course on outsourcing to the Philippines coming out soon. I'll link to it in the description. Anyway, continuing on with the process. We have the VA add the influencer to a spreadsheet that contains their profile name and link, engagement metrics, and where we're at in the deal process with them. We also collect data about the type of deal if one goes through, and what stops a deal if one doesn't. We use this data to optimize and better pitch influencers that we think are more likely to accept a deal quickly, with great terms and a high return. We're able to work with many more influencers per week by systematizing the process. We operate off of templates to communicate quickly, but of course, adapt them to the individual that we're speaking to. When you work with influencers, you'll likely hear a lot of the same responses or objections, so it makes sense to develop a system of what to say in what situation. Finally, and this is a huge tip for Instagram, use a virtual machine on your desktop like BlueStacks or Nox to emulate Android and run the Instagram app on there. This will allow you to type out messages on your desktop or laptop keyboard, which is probably a lot faster than your phone for most people. The important thing is that you're constantly optimizing. Otherwise, you'll likely be shooting around in the dark and wasting money. Develop a system and tweak it as time goes on to increase both your speed and the percentage of influencers that agree to deals. I promise you that it'll be worth it. I hope that you gained some sort of value out of this video, and I'd love to hear which tip was your favorite and how you plan to implement it going forward. Please subscribe for more business tips and hope to talk with you again soon.